Shut up and sit down.
It's a moment.
Crunchy food.
Just a bite. Welcome back to another episode of the Bias Effect podcast. It's your love-struck host, Nikki.
And it's your resident Cupid, QJ.
Well, yeah, there's a theme this episode. We are doing a Valentine's episode. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks so much.
I think technically Valentine's Day was a few days ago before when this releases, but that's fine.
You get it. Love never goes away, guys. But yeah, we thought it'd be fun. Let's just try to do a more like holiday themed episode. And what not better to talk about on a Valentine's episode than our top 5 biases.
Than all these guys that we love.
All these men that we love. And then a few little fun little bias games, and
We're focusing on biases this episode. Heavy bias focus from multiple sources, let's say.
multiple sources. Yeah, stay tuned. You'll figure it out. It's fun. It'll be a fun ride. But I guess we should kick it right off, huh? Get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Here's our top 5 biases, huh? I actually did have a hard time nailing down. The top 3, no problem. Those I knew 100% what my top 3 were. But the other ones, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I sort of did like a top 5 before for a different game that we played. And I was like, oh, it's probably so different now. But at the end, I was like, no, I guess it's the same. Because, like, yeah, like the top 3, I'm like, I'm sure about these ones. But the other 2, like, I basically is more of like a top 10 almost. Because I'm like, there's some people that like shift around quite a bit. So it depends on the vibe.
Yeah, and I feel like before. Okay, so let's just like everyone knows our alts, our top number 1 spot. Sugar for you, and for me,
Bang Chan.
yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know. That still hasn't changed, and I don't think it'll ever change for us. Basically, I don't. That's the alt, but like it's so funny, like the concept of an alt, but it's kind of true. Like they just. Like biases, like we say, can like shift and everything like that. But there's like never a moment where like no, like I don't care what happens, like there are times when I'm like, oh god, he does some things where I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, no.
Even I think like I feel like Yoongi's so like offline that I'm like I don't even remember what he looks like. Which like obviously I'm honestly like, you know, I'm being a little extra, but I'm like I can't even remember what he looks like. But then like we didn't even talk about it in our comeback thing. He posted on Instagram in January, and like as soon as I saw it, I was like, alert, SOS, help, call 911. Like basically. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is what he looks like. This is his vibe. Yeah, I'm back.
You're solidified.
Yeah.
Yeah, it. Well, with him too, even that photo, I was looking at that photo, and I'm like, he doesn't look like he looks the exact same as he did before military, basically. Yeah. Like he looks like Auguste, right?
And like there's no real, like people were trying to like see what's the hint, like is this part of the music video or whatever. I'm like, there's nothing there. Like there's no information in this picture. It's just a picture of him with his hands in his jacket.
And he stands in front of the only like thing.
He's in front of like a truck or something.
And the symbol, the hangul reads filming. So.
Yeah. But I'm like, there's nothing here.
But even I was thinking that too. Like his jacket, I'm like, oh, it's silver. But that's not even his color. His color is clear in the comeback colors. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But I often think I was thinking about that because, like you said, Yoongi is never really online and he doesn't, cool. But I wonder how that works. Like, is it Big Hit being like, yo, you need to post like today? Like, I'm just so curious about how that works. I know some of the members post more, but like the ones that don't, like even like Jimin, I find doesn't post that much.
Yeah, like at some point, are there managers like you should probably
just throw one out there?
Just one,
just get traction, and they must have to have approval too on some level of what they're posting.
Well, for that I would assume, because if he said filming, then he must have had, like, someone must have had to make sure there was no actual spoiler there.
Yeah, that's what it's just feels like a whole process just to post on Instagram. Especially like someone like Namjoon that's always fucking talking about shit. Like, how does he not post something by accident? But, which, by the way, just a spoiler alert, he's my number 2. Okay, no shock there. And who's your number 2? Jonghyun?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put them in order after that, but I usually, when I'm writing my list out, I usually put Jonghyun next. Because it's another thing where he's not visible right now, but then every time something comes up, I'm like, oh my god, he's there. He's so cute.
I love him. Oh, yeah. But with Namjoon, it's so funny when you look back on retrospective of them, like, oh my god, they spoiled so much. I'm like, I don't even notice these when they're happening, but they went back to the live of Namjoon and Jimin in the dance studio, and Namjoon literally goes, oh, there's between 3 and 20 songs. He snuck out the release date, 3/20. And I was like, oh, I would have never picked that up, but now that someone looks back, you're like, oh, that's obviously was a hint at the release date.
I kept seeing that reel, and I was like, I didn't get it. Like, I was like, I guess, like, I thought they were saying, like, it's 14 songs, like, pretty much right between what he said. And I was like, yeah, sure. I did not put together March 20th. I guess I didn't read the comments, but I was like, yeah, he said between 3 and 20 songs, and there's 14, so that's not a spoiler. Like, I was just like, I don't get it.
That's so funny.
But if that was an intentional spoiler, that's honestly kind of genius. Like, on his part, to be like between 3 and 20, like, that's kind of genius.
He is genius.
I mean, he is. So, but like, that's
what I mean. Like, a spoiler. I'm like, there's no way. Even if he did before it was supposed to be said the release date. So, like, yeah, I don't know. The spoilers they give, I'm like, I never think of them as spoilers even.
I mean, yeah, some of the older ones too, where he's like said something. And his other members are like, oh my god. And I'm like, that's not like that crazy. Like, if I heard that before the album or the tour or whatever it was he spoiled came out, like, I wouldn't be like, oh shit, ruined. I'd be like, I still don't get it. I still don't understand.
Exactly. There's another famous one. It's always Jimin and RM too. Like, they're always together when it happens. But there's one where Namjoon's like, oh, we're going the vacation show hasn't come out yet or something, right? You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he said something like, we talked about something during the show and like that episode hadn't come out. It's like, okay, but he didn't say what we were talking about or like what you were doing. Like, didn't say anything else, just that we had a conversation. Like, yeah, I hope so. I hope there's conversations in the show.
Exactly. So whatever.
But yeah, I'm like 320. I was like, that did not register to me at all.
Well, definitely didn't register to me at the time, but afterwards I saw someone saying that he was like cheeky about between 3 and 20, and I'm like, oh my god, he was saying the release date. Oh my god. Did he make your top list?
No.
Blasphemous. No, it's fine.
I mean, I was like, I guess technically if I expand it to the 10, there were 217 people on there, but I did try to keep it one per band.
Yeah. Okay, fair. And for you, it's locked in forever, so.
Yeah. Like, people can't change.
No. Okay, so number 2, yeah, RM. Number 3 for me. 1, ooh, period. 17, okay? How about you?
I usually put Jackson there.
True. Fair. That guy.
Yeah. He's another one where, like, when he's out of my visual, like, my eye line, I'm like, yeah, he's fine. And then when he does something, I'm like, this guy's crazy.
This guy's crazy. So I bought tickets to go see him in April, and that's very exciting. So I was listening to all of his music. I have never really fully gone and listened to all of his music. He's been crazy since day one. Yeah. He is his music is very let's just say his concert footage of him being over the top crazy makes sense.
Yeah.
Over top crazy sexy is insane. That's all he sings about. It's very sensual music, okay? I don't know how I guess I'll survive. I gotta survive because then I have to see BTS, but
yeah.
We'll keep you posted on that experience for sure. But yeah, Jackson makes an appearance. I have like honorable mentions, kind of. I have like a sneaky, what I call sneaky wreckers. I don't know where to put them in anything, but yeah. So Wonu for me, and that's number 3.
Yeah,
I love him so much. He's like the most like introverted, quiet idol that I'm just so drawn to. I think that's why everyone's drawn to him, though.
Yeah,
he's that silent, strong type, you know?
He's got a great look.
The confused fox look, yes.
Just in general. Like, he looks good. I sent you a reel where the 17 guys were, like, talking about who among them was, like, their ideal type, or who they thought was the most charming and stuff like that. And I think it was June said Wonu when he's on stage, and I was like, that's true. Like, some of the performances I've seen, he's like totally flipped.
There's something interesting about those certain idols. Yudo's a bit that way too. Like, he does this full like boyfriend act, like, and it's an act. That guy is a freak, okay? Anyway, and then on stage he's like demon, a sex demon or something. Like, it's bonkers. I don't a lot of it's used like that though. Mingi is the same way. He's like so baby girl off stage, on stage. You're like, I can't look at it.
Like, I can't. Don't look directly at it.
Don't look at it. Yeah, so it is an interesting dichotomy though, but I get it. Like, if you're a performer, you know, you go away from, you bring a whole other character out.
Yeah.
But it is kind of nuts, some of the switches between. Some of them are just like that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, so this is where it was a little harder for me to like.
I feel like from here down, like, I pulled the honorables as well, but from here down into the honorables, like, it could move. Like, one of these people could be 4.
Totally.
I'm gonna say 4 for now, but like, could be any of them at any time.
Totally. I put Key down. Yeah, I love Key, and I just think he would be so fun to be around. And he's fabulous. Like, oh my god, he's so funny too. I see him all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, live clips of him on his Hunter tour. I think one of them, everyone was barking at him, and he's like, great, now I have to thank ATs for this.
Yeah.
Like, so funny.
He's dialed into the scene. He knows.
He is into the scene. He's quite handsome too. Handsome guy. So, but again, like, it's like, I feel like, if he's like not in the sphere, like right now he just had Hunter, right? So he's like out there, you see him all the time, right? But if he's not out there, I'm like, well, he might slip down, might slip up, you know?
Well, yeah, like, my number 4 would be Wonung from One Us. But, like, if I really think about it, like, he doesn't really do anything. Like, it's not really his fault, right? It's like, if I go back to, like, the RBW conversation that we had, like, they don't really, like, promote, they're not really, like, on shows, they have their own show, but, like, it wasn't, when I was trying to watch it, it wasn't dubbed or subtitled, so, right. like, if I really think about it, he doesn't really do anything. It's like, once in a while, I see a One Us thing, and I'm like, fire.
Yeah, I find he does, I know what you're saying, though, like, he's not in that type of sphere of, like, content or anything like that, but anytime he does a reel, you're like, he's insane. Yeah,
like, he's really incredibly talented, and, like, he's good looking, and, like, all this kind of stuff, but I'm like, personality-wise, I don't quite know his vibe. Like, you see a little bit here and there, but... So I'm like, I say number 4, but I'm like, there's people on the list where I'm like, I see a lot of content for these people, and I'm like, you know, maybe more of a rounded idea of them.
Justice for One Us.
Yeah, whoever picks up One Us,
please
put a show together, something.
Because I know before they did content with ATs, and that was great.
Yeah.
Like, it was funny. They were like interacting. I'm like, oh, this is what we want. We want them interacting together. Well, on that note, my next one was Soho from One Us. But again, he's in military.
Yeah.
But that one little glimpse we got of him during military, during the army festival thing, whatever, I'll bring him back. Bring him back. But I think he has a full year and a bit still. He only went. Oh, it might have been a year.
I think it's a year now, right? It was like, he had like basically just gone when we started.
So it's a whole other year, but back to Zhangyi. He's coming back real soon, basically.
June. Another June release. I don't know what day. And I don't know if it'll be... it'll probably be like a Suga thing, because he's doing public service. So like,
so it won't be that full
I don't know if it'll be like the little chat thing that they do in front of all the reporters or whatever, or if it'll just be like quietly done. But I think he'll go back right away. Like he'll go live probably right away, because he's already been in people's lives and stuff. So
you made a good point about Jonghan. He does not give a fuck. He's been like
everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh, that's true. I forgot that he was public service, so that makes more sense. Why he's probably way more easily accessible than.
Yeah, like I guess if you don't work on the weekends, then he's just out, right?
Yeah.
Out and about.
Yeah, like Hoshi and Uzi, I think, are like in the military right now.
Soldiers.
Active duty. So yeah, I feel like they're hard to get because they're out there. I feel Wanu too. Like he's also because he's blind as a bat, so he can't be active. I don't know where he is, but he's never really super online either.
Yeah.
But.
He was apparently at the DK Sungkwan thing, but they didn't put him on camera. He was like talking off camera. So maybe he's just more like a little bit more conscious of his face being out there while he's in service. And Jonghan's like, nah, I'm here.
Oh yeah, we did get that awesome moment of both of our beautiful men together.
Yeah, they got that like award thing.
And they were so cute, obviously. Oh my god. Anyway. Oh yeah, I pulled some random facts about Bangchan, RM, and Wonu. And Wonu's one, there's a funny one where he was like, Wonu's so introverted or like quiet or whatever that he does not warm up to someone unless he's been around them every day for a month or two. Every day for a month or two. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Every day. I'm like, I can't see someone every day. And the other thing I pulled for RM, did you know this? That he
What the? Is that him?
Allegedly it's him, yeah.
Doesn't even really look like his face.
Kinda. He's obviously a child here, but he got cornrows once, and that's the look.
I mean, he did some pretty wild hair things. Whatever. Anyway, what was your number 5? Who'd you just say?
Soho!
Right.
From One Us. I can't wait for him to be back. It's gonna be a whole another year, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, your Jonggi will be back soon enough. And then I guess Wanu would be, again, I think he's also a full other year. I think he went kind of
I feel like it would probably be like 6 months after Jonghan, right? I feel like they kind of went like a few months apart.
I can't wait. Just bring them back.
Bring them all back.
Bring them all
full OC13.
Yeah. Stop the mandatory service. You're tearing bands apart.
Yeah.
My number 6.
I like this is where it just kind of like goes into like a big list for me.
Exactly. Same. I'm kind of in a similar thing, but Kai. I put Kai there. I can't not put Kai in there. The mix. He's so funny. He's so cute. And I can't get over how much I do enjoy his solo music. I'm surprised still about the amount. Like, it's nothing groundbreaking, but I just really enjoy it. So he's got to stay up there.
Just by pure coincidence, I put Dio as number 6.
That's awesome.
But I'm like, this, like, all these people are, like, kind of on the same, like, my whole next thing is, like, Dio, Tableau, G-Dragon, JB, Mingyu, and Woo Young.
Ooh.
Oh, Woo Young from 80s. Like, all those people are, like, they're all number 6. basically.
I would say that's pretty similar with me. For me, it was Kai, from ATEEZ, Bam Bam. And then I have some, like, other, like, kind of... Okay, so recently on Instagram, I've been getting a lot of Young K from
Yeah,
Day6.
me too for some reason.
I'm like, this guy is sneaking in this list. I thought, I don't know, there's something about that guy. I can't even deny it. And he has a very close connection with Bang Chan, too. So, I mean, okay. He's a really cute guy. But for me, with him, I saw some performances videos of him. I'm like, oh, I get it now. So, he's kind of on the list a bit. I also put, because this recently, J-Hope's been really sneaking up, so he's just kind of on, like, the sneaky list. He's on the sneaky list. My other sneaky lists are Chenyo from EXO. He's a sneaky. Mark Twain. That guy, Mark Twain. I don't understand his... I didn't... Anyway, ever since his solo album we reviewed, I'm like, I don't know, this guy's got something about him. And then Jackson's there, but Jackson for me is like a whole like other entity. Like there's those people like Jimin, Jackson. They're just kind of in their own like realm of people.
I tried to keep it like one per, but I couldn't really like not recognize Mingyu also. Yeah. Cause I really like love him too. He's just so like gorgeous.
I really just like am in deep love with him.
Like he's just so stunning. I was like, I have to have at least two. I mean, there's 13 people in 17, so like whatever.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be.
But I feel like Dio is a little higher on my list because we started watching the show. Because like after we listened to the comeback, I kind of like dipped back off of EXO because I was like, it didn't really like hit me that well. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't like them as much as I think I do. Because I also agree, Chanyeol is like a sneaky one as well. Every time I see him, I'm
sneaky. Like, I know.
Even like you said before, Sehun, and like at first I was like, no. But then the more I watch stuff, the more I'm like, he's pretty funny though.
Yeah, yes, I love Sehun too. Like he's in the realm. He's cute. He's a good rapper, but he's funny. Yeah. Like he's a stereotypical evil Magnai. Like 100%.
Yeah, I like. There's like this whole saga going on now where he's like taking like candid photos of like members during practices and stuff, and just like posting them without them knowing. I'm just like every time I see it, I'm like, this guy's so crazy. This guy's so funny.
So funny. So funny.
But yeah, like they all kind of fell off a little because I was like, maybe I don't like EXO as much as I want to or as much as I thought I did. But then after watching The Manipulated, I was like, no. At the very least, as an actor, he's my bias as an actor. At the very least.
Yeah, no, he's really good. And we'll save it for the Manipulated episode, but let's just say he knows how to wear pants. He looks good. He looks good, okay? Anyway.
Oh, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, he's got, the shirt, like, tucked in. Like, the black pants and a black shirt, and it's, like, tucked in. And he, like, looks, like, really rich.
He's got a lot of those. The one I was specifically thinking of, he's got these white pants that are pleated, and it get tucked in shirt. The whole body, it's his whole... But that one particularly, I was watching, I'm like... So.
I don't know, there was showed one where he was all in black and it was like his full body and he had like his arms crossed and I was like, whoa. Like not an hourglass obviously, but I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy looks rich as fuck. I mean, I guess he's supposed to in the show, but
yeah, he's supposed to be ungodly rich in the show.
But anyway, he was kind of falls in the middle of my list for me because of the show as well as his EXO vibe. Yeah,
well, that's the thing with them. They're so much more vibe based. There's some idols, that are vibe based. There's some that are music based. There's some that you just never know. Man, this is the world. You gotta dive in and figure it out for yourself, yo. But I think that pretty much breaks it down. So let's say I'll recap me. Bang Chan #1 for life. RM, Wonwoo, and then Key and Soho, and then the rest were just Kai, Bam Bam, Young K's kind of in there, Chanyeol's kind of in there, Mark Twan. That's the list there for me. How about you if you recap?
Yoongi, #1. Jonghyun, Jackson, Wanung, Mino, Dio, Tableau, G-Dragon, JB, Mingyu, Wu Young. I keep wanting to say Wanu. I keep wanting to say Wanu. Maybe he's in there.
He's on your brain. Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah. Just forever. I love like the first three were like yeah. Then it's like just this carry list of people that cycle.
Well, you'll laugh when I put together, like, we both kind of did a little game thing, and I was like listing out idols for my game, and there's like 40 of them. Like, I made like a list of like 40 people, and I was like, okay, I gotta stop. Like, it just kept going. So I was like, well, these guys and these guys.
That's the other funny thing with like biasing. We just did our anniversary episode, and we talked about, at the beginning I never thought I would like more than one or two people, because I'm like, I love them, or like whatever. And then I'm like, well, I love all these guys. I'm like, there's 40 people I'm in love with, I guess. I'm just don't ever have one person, Oh man, okay, so yeah, speaking of that, so I made a fun little game with we always see these like reels that say, oh, this person's the most biased member of this group. So I thought it'd be fun to like go through with you a few of the bands we like and see if you know. It's tough because there's no clear source, right? But so just so you know, okay, so what I've done is that I've sourced 3 different sources, and whoever comes up at the top, that's the person on average I've chosen. So I'll let you know my 3 sources just so you can get it in your head. So I use K profiles. They have, on every single profile, they have like a poll at the bottom.
Oh yeah. I've clicked on a few of those polls.
Yeah. So that I thought was a pretty good one, because a lot of them have around 500,000 votes. So, and then I would do Instagram followers, because I see a lot of people say like the people who follow are like, more followers you have, the more people that like you, quote unquote.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
And then there was just the third like general search I did, and I found some commonalities. So those are like the 3 after. So those are the 3 categories of like searches I've done. So we'll start with 17.
Okay.
Who would you say is the most biased person of 17?
So, based off your sources, I feel like I know that Mingyu is the most followed member in 17. But even without that, that would still probably be my guess.
And you would be correct.
Okay. 'Cause I was like, he's also like one of the faces or whatever, and like...
Yeah. So my first K profiles has Mingyu as number 1, with 450,000 votes. Yeah. And then he is the most followed by like a long shot from, and then he also came up first in my search. He's pretty much across the board like the top. But number 2 on K profiles. Can you guess who number 2 is? I was kind of surprised, but not really. Kind of. Not really.
I guess my guess would maybe be Scoops.
No.
Okay.
The 8 was number 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's assumed.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that too. And then he is 3rd most followed on Instagram too of the group.
Fascinating.
And he didn't really show up in my he didn't really show up in the 3rd part of my search as much. So that's why I'm like, okay. But okay, so I'll just go through the list on K profile instead of making you guess everyone. So who's the 3rd? Who's the 4th? The 3rd was Wanu. 4th is Joshua. 5th was Jonghan. 6th was Vernon. 7th June. 8 Hoshi. 9 Scoops. 10 DK. 11 Sungkwan. 12 Dino. 13 Muzi. So that was on K profiles.
I thought Dino would be up higher.
Surprising to me too. He's definitely my rocker. So Mingyu is number 1. This is Instagram followers only. So Instagram 16.9 million followers for Mingyu. Joshua is number 2 at 9.8 million, which makes kind of sense with his American side.
I guess now that I think about like ethnicity side of it, I guess makes sense that maybe the 8 would be higher, because I feel like. Did you know that K-pop's like illegal in China?
the hell does that mean?
Like, that's
Maybe
why
it's illegal.
I don't know the details of it, but like groups can't tour there. It's like not allowed, and that's why like Chinese idols tend to pop off so hard there, because like they're technically K-pop idols, but they're allowed to perform there because they're Chinese citizens. So like that's why like people like Baekhyun and Jackson are like so crazy famous, like when they go do solo stuff. So it does make sense to me now that I'm thinking about like Joshua, the American. The 8 would probably be high up, but I'm surprised. I guess it doesn't apply to June. I guess he was like halfway down the pack, but like it.
No, I thought the same thing. I thought that June would be a little higher, not only because of the Chinese connection, but he also did the acting.
Yeah.
He was with Jackie Chan. I thought he would be a little higher up, but you'll see even in followers, he's. Mm-hmm. I'll finish the list, but
yeah.
The 8 was number 3 with follows, 9.7 million. Scoops was number 4, so he probably is higher in the overall bias list than what K-Profiles has. Wanu's 9.3 million. Hoshi and Sung Kwan both have 8.9 million. Jonghyun has 8.6 million. Vernon has 8.5, DK 8.3, Woozi 7.5, June 7.3, and Dino at 7 million. Which, LOL being like, all the 7 million. Oh my gosh.
But I guess, like, Dino doesn't really have any fashion thing, right? Like, he doesn't have any, like, sponsorships or stuff like that, so I guess you just don't really see him. Like, that probably plays, like, a factor, too. Like, you see the 8 all the time for Louis Vuitton and stuff, so, like, maybe that's why Dino's so much lower. He's just, like, not out there enough yet. And he hasn't had, like, the unit thing yet either, so, like, he doesn't really have anything.
Tragic. Because every time I see him, I'm like, I love this
I don't know,
guy.
like, spread this guy out a little more.
Yeah, and so in my other, like, kind of generalized search, I see that, the breakdowns were kind of funny, so I just have to say them out loud. So Mingyu, probably the most commonly biased overall. Visuals, height, clumsy golden retriever energy, and that gap between model and disaster human get people every time.
Gets the people going.
Gets the people. But I'm like, whoa, model and disaster human. That's a little aggressive. But I thought you might like this one. Jonghyun, iconic bias record turned bias, angel face and chaos brain and emotional talents equals lethal combo.
Yeah.
So I think he's also like a sneaky one. Like I feel like he's a sneaky one that's up there a lot. Because there's another source I was finding that, which we all know about, it's so hard to find Jonghyun PCs. So people think he's really popular, but I just don't. I think it's kind of the opposite. I just don't think they print him as much, but people that want him him a lot. Wanu, quiet, introspective, glasses on stage. Glasses? Okay, sorry. Quiet, introspective, glasses. On stage menace. Especially popular with fans who like calm, thoughtful idols. Joshua, soft-spoken, gentleman vibes with surprise chaos. Often a bias for fans who like warmth and emotional comfort.
Okay.
Hoshi, performance king. If someone comes for the dancing, they often leave bias with Hoshi. I could see that.
Fair.
And then they had some very like, basically when I looked at 17, they're like, there's no like one bias because everyone has their own unique thing. You're like, yeah, obviously, but DK and Sungkwan pull in the vocal personality lovers. Woozi attracts music-focused fans. Vernon has the strong international bias base. The 8 in June shine with elegance and artistry. Scoops gets leader stands. Yeah, okay. Dino wins everyone over who watches him long enough. We were just saying. It's true. And then I love this. They always have a summary at the end of my little search. Carrot joke, but also truth. You don't choose a 17 bias. 17 chooses it for you. Like, okay.
Sure.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, so the next one I did. Same classifications. Who is the the main bias of Stray Kids? It's probably who you think it is. Like, get that gut instinct of, yeah, anyway.
I mean, I would guess Hyunjin, My only like qualifiers are I know that Felix is really popular, and I feel like I see a lot of Han fans for some reason.
Oh,
but my guess would be Hyunjin.
I would say, based on my research, it would be Felix, but only like this. Like, it's so close. So it's so it's very razor's edge between Hyunjin and Felix. But
it just seems to me like if people wouldn't stick to a Felix bias. I feel like that's how people get in, but then they, in my mind, they choose someone else.
You're coming across a theme that you'll see later in this section. But yes, on K profiles, Felix #1 with 1 million votes.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I think that's 1 million. Hyunjin is next with 900,000. So you know what I mean? It's like pretty close. Then Lino. Then Bangchan. Then Han. Seungmin. IN. Changbin. And because this is K profiles, they still had Wushin there. Wushin's at the bottom.
I feel like I've seen before that Changbin is the least biased member, and I think that's criminal.
I know. That is criminal. That'll also come up later. It is criminal. It is so sad. Okay, so for Instagram followers, again, this is where it's a razor's edge. So those voting system between Hyunjin and Felix Tokyo's. Felix has 26.1 million followers. Hyunjin is 24.9. So it's like, okay. Okay. This is the gap, though. Those two, then the gap, next one is Bangchan with 11 million. That gap is insane. 11.7 million. Seungmin has 10.9 million. Changbin and IM have 10.8 million. Lino has 8.2 million. And Han has 8.1. But in my other search, so then my global search, Hyunjin comes up as the most biased. But the reason I chose Felix is because he totals first in the other two categories. But that's where I'm like, So Hyunjin consistently tops bias polls and discussions across everything. And for his striking visuals that constantly go viral, powerful and emotional dancing, expressive stage presence that makes fan cams dangerous, a dramatic artistic personality off stage. I don't know if I call him dramatic. Everyone calls him dramatic. I don't think he's that dramatic, but he is artistic off stage. But yes, we both can attest to that in-person live performance is insane.
Yeah.
He really did shake me live. He became my wrecker after the concert. So, that said, other main biases, which comes around with what you were saying, Bangchan, of course, leader energy. Lino, because of his deadpan humor.
Sure.
Sharp dancing and unexpected softness. But then Han also does show up in this as an all-round king. With chaotic genius energy. Huge bias wrecker. And like the other ones, it says Stray Kids Truth. New stays bias Hyunjin or Felix, then slowly get wrecked by everyone else. So again, your theory is kind of true there. So okay, the next band I pulled for you, BTS, of course.
So when we talked about doing this game, I was starting to think about BTS already. And I was like, who's the most biased one in BTS? I was like trying to think about it for so long.
Girl. Again, okay, I know. Because this one is also, I will just say aloud, a razor's edge of like Felix and Hyunjin. But who do you think overall, based on how I'm pulling, which is misleading, because you know why.
Well, okay, I know the most followed member is V, but in my mind, it's between the three youngest. It has to be between those three. And, like, I would say V because of the Instagram thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Jungkook.
Yeah, okay, so, yes, of course, the way I've done it, it is V, but Jungkook is, like, right there. And because of Instagram, it does make it harder for me to know based on the way I was pulling. So, V was #1 on K profiles, but I again, razor's edge. 1.8 million votes. Jungkook, 1.6 million votes. So, we're talking right there. Then Jimin.
Yeah, I figured it's always the youngest three that everyone talks about.
Yeah. Then Jin, then Suga, then J-Hope, then RM, which is criminal in my mind.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fine. It's fine. That's whatever it is. Okay, and then based on Instagram followers, we talked about this, but Jungkook doesn't really have an Instagram. He did just open a new one, but he doesn't post there. But he still has a decent amount of followers considering he doesn't even use it. But starting from the top, V, 70.1 million followers. That's... no, I don't even understand that number. But even next, I was actually kind of shook by all of the BTS numbers. Jimin, 55.8 million followers. J-Hope is number 3, which makes sense because he's been the most active. 53.3 million. Jin, 52.4 million. Suga, 51.6 million. RM, 49.3 million. Jungkook with 14.7 million. But we've stated that. But I'm like, still, he doesn't even use it. 14.1. Okay, but then in my global search, Jungkook is number 1. So he's the center and main vocalist all-rounder. So he's often the first member people notice. strong stage presence that scales from explosive to emotional. The golden Magni image combined with visible growth, and artistry. Massive global appeal that cuts across age, gender, and region. So yeah, that where Jungkook makes sense. Yeah. He exploded with golden. That being said, every member has an enormous bias line, and depending on era or fan demographics. Yeah. V, visuals, deep voice, artistic aura, extremely popular internationally. Oh, we know. Jimin, emotional performer. We know. Vulnerability on stage. RM, leader, charisma, and lyricism. Especially loved by fans drawn to artistry and intellect.
Am I better than everyone else?
Suga, producer energy, honesty, and quiet intensity.
I mean...
J-Hope, stage power, warmth, often a bias wrecker. Accurate. Jin, humor, stability, and classic idol charm.
Classic idol charm.
Classic idol charm. And then the army reality check. You think you're OT7 until one member very quietly becomes your bias. Again, very true. Honestly. Okay, the next one. We've got 2 left. This one. ATs. Who's the number 1 of ATs? He's actually, this one is unanimous across all 3 divisions of who the number 1 bias is.
I mean, I have to guess Mingi.
Oh, girl, it's San. You know it's San.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm like trying to think of like who I like from ATs, and I'm like, well.
Yeah, no, we know it's San. Everyone loves San. Which again, we have
true.
no hating on San, but he's. Yeah, so San's number 1 on K-Profiles. He's number 1 followers on Instagram, and he was also the number 1 in the My General search. So, on K-Profiles, San, then Wooyoung, Mingi, Hanjun, Sanghwa, Yaoseng, you know, and then Jongho. Tragic. So with Instagram, also surprised how low their Instagram followers are comparatively to other bands. So San has 9.4 million, Hangjin has 8 million, Wooyoung has 7.2 million, Sanghwa and Mingi have 5.6 million, which again just seems so small. Especially like Mingi also has the Calvin Klein angle.
Yeah, true.
But Yuno has 5.4 million, and Yaoseng and Jongho have 4.8 million. And yeah, my basic search, San, he's explosive stage presence, emotional facial expressions. Come on! What his like fucking look all the time. Anyway. Dramatic performance style that instantly grabs new fans. Strong duality, sure. Frequently goes viral for live stage and fan cams. But the other common biases are Yaoseng, Wooyoung, and Sanghwa, and Hangjun. So, 18 truth. You don't pick an ATEEZ bias. One performance decides it for you. I was like, that's kind of true.
I mean,
the performance
yeah, I guess
part.
That's true.
Okay, last but not least, The EXO. Who's the top? We just talked about this. This is an interesting one, though. Top EXO bias and OT9 included.
Okay, I was like, is this like just this comeback or all of it?
No, OT9.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Baekhyun.
Razor's Edge again, but the way my system works, it would be Chenyol was actually number one. Yeah, but again, very Razor's Edge. I bet if Baekhyun is like right there, so you're not wrong. So Chenyol is number one on K profiles. Chenyol is the number one followers on Instagram, and in my overall search, he comes up with number one. In my overall search is Baekhyun. So let's go through the rest of the K profile. Chenyol, Baekhyun, Sehun, Kai, Dio, Suho, Schumann, Chen, Lei. For Instagram followers, Chenyol has 23.5 million, Sehun has 22.9, Baekhyun has 21.6, Kai, and then the gap. Kai has 14.4, Lei has 14.1, Suho has 10.9, Schumann has 8.3, Dio 4.3 million. I know. And Chen doesn't have Instagram, so.
Yeah. I guess I just thought Kai would be more comparable.
Well, I think it makes kind of sense though, because we see all those clips of him, right, in his show being like, "Who's your bias? Chenyol?"
I guess that's true. People are always saying something else, but like he has a show and like he has a pretty well-rounded solo career. It just seems like a little bit surprising. But
that's what I'm saying, my man. Okay, I always fight for Kai. But yeah, Baekhyun, as you mentioned, he has huge solo success that brings a lot of fans in, strong presence in variety, live streams, fan interactions, all that type of stuff. But other common ones are Kai, performance king. Visuals and dance power make him a massive international bias. So maybe he's not very Korean beautiful, which I'm like, sure, whatever. Chenyol, Dio, so he does come up in the more biased, like.
I would assume because of the acting, right? Yeah.
And Sehun, so interesting. And now the actual truth: you don't pick it out.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up. We know.
You pick them every comeback.
We know.
So yeah, that was my little game. I thought it was very interesting how certain biases rolled out. I was very curious about EXO again, like you mentioned, of just how it lays out. But
great job. No, that was definitely interesting. I was wondering. I knew you were gonna do BTS, so I was like, who's the most biased member of BTS? And then in my mind, I was like, I wonder if she'll do EXO. And then I was like, I don't even know who to guess for that. And I only guessed Baekhyun because I just literally saw that thing about his fan base being so significant. So I was like, oh, maybe. Otherwise, I would have guessed Kai, like, straight up.
I know. I mean, like, to me, too. Like, again, it was tough, though. Like, when we came in, he was just coming off a solo and no one else was really doing EXO stuff, so I guess like for us Kai was just like in the top of our minds, and then he came out from military, like boom, I'm here immediately, I'm not stopping. So yeah, I guess that makes sense to us. So
okay. I also prepared a short game for you as well, because we always do this reel thing where it's like rank the idol without knowing who comes next.
Oh yes. Okay, yes.
And every time we do it, I take it like way too seriously. So I'm like, I have to pick the right order. So like I'm always like trying to game it where I'm like, we did one recently where RM came up and he was like the second person, and I was like, in my head I'm like, okay, if they put RM in here, that means that Suga's not going to be in here, so I could put him as number one because I'm not going to get Yoongi later. Like I just like try so hard to game it. So
that's so funny.
I pulled a list of like literally 40 idols.
Oh.
And I put it into a randomizer, so I didn't even choose this.
Yes.
I've just copied whatever, and I did it just before we started recording, so this is like the freshest randomizing.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so for the first idol, Taeyang from Big Bang.
5.
Like, I didn't pull...
It's a 5 out of 5, right?
Yeah.
Is that a 5? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I tried not to do just biases also. Like, I was trying to put a mix in here. Number 2, Yeonjun.
Oh.
TXT.
4.
This one I know. Bangchan.
1.
So the 4th person is Key. You have spots 2 and 3 left.
That's a tough one. I'll do 3.
Okay. That means your number 2 is Dio. Ever heard of him?
Give me that little psychopath.
So for your first round, you did Bangchan, Dio, Key, Yeongjun, Taeyang. Would you say that's accurate?
That. Yeah. Yep. Well. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I mean, just age alone, though. Like, Yeonjun maybe would go a little higher, but he's...
I mean, Taeyang, to me, seems like an appropriate 5th place.
He's all... It just, again, we've talked about this. He's married, child, super Catholic, just...
Yeah. The vibe is different.
different. And, yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Overall, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Next
round
set.
2.
Mingyu from 17.
Oh.
I know, it's a strong one to start with.
Strong start. I know this is what, like, your game... I'll put it
But I didn't
2.
I didn't choose it, so, like, you can't really game it.
I know. Number 2.
Number two.
Number 2.
Okay. Changbin.
4. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Jimin. You have 1, 3, and 5.
1. Oh! your face is saying everything.
Yoongi.
Ooh, 3.
And Lino is their number 5.
Oh my God!
I know, I wanted to... When I saw this bracket, I was like, oh, this one's pretty tough. So,
that's brutal.
you did Jimin, Mingyu, Yoongi, Changbin, Lino. Would you agree with that?
I would, if reorder would be, still have Jimin, probably Yoongi, Mingyu, Lino, Changbin. That's how I would reorder it. Yeah.
You fucked up.
I know, that's a tough one, girl. That's a tough bracket. Okay?
It's not up to me.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Daesung from Big Bang.
Oh. Let's put him at 3.
Okay. Jackson Wang.
Oh! 2. Oh, don't! Your face does everything.
Yeah.
I see her face, everybody.
Lido from One Us.
Oh. Damn it.
1, 4, or 5.
4. Unfortunately.
Hyunjin from Stray Kids.
1, I guess, now at this point.
Okay, that means your number 5 is Mark. From God7.
I do like Mark.
So
Okay.
that was Hyunjin, Jackson Wang, Daesung, Lido, and Mark.
I probably swapped Mark and Lido. That's about it, though. The rest is fine. Well, maybe Jackson and Hyunjin, probably. I don't know. It's tough. They're different vibes. It's all different vibes, guys. I don't know.
It's just so funny to me to see this order that this thing put it in. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Okay, Jungkook.
Off the bat? Oh, 2.
Tableau.
Oh. Again, married with child, so that alone 4.
Sehun from EXO.
3.
Top. You have 1 and 5.
Oh, well, number 1, I guess, right now.
Oh, that means your number 5 is
No!
No!
No! Oh, I could put top at number 5.
Yeah, well, yeah. So that was Top, Jungkook, Sehun, Tableau,
Okay, so
Yeah, like this is not the order you would put these 5 people in at all.
no.
Okay. G-Dragon,
3.
Chanyeol from EXO.
I know who Chanyeol is.
I'm saying it for the people.
I'm gonna go wild and say 1 right away. 1.
Okay, that's locked in. That is locked in.
Tell me.
JB,
Oh, 2.
Subin.
Oh,
You have
Subi.
4 and 5 left.
4 and 5. 4 then.
That means number 5 is Namjoon.
I know. As soon as I said number 1, your reaction was like, someone big is in this list.
Also, you keep leaving number 5 till the last. Almost all of these
I know.
is 5 last.
I can't, because I can't put those people.
So this one was Chanyeol, JB, G-Dragon, Supin, Namjoon.
Okay, yeah, Namjoon number 1. China goes, and I think everything else could just slip
Just
1.
down
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think the rest is. I'm fine with everything else. That's not. I knew it. I knew something. That might. Okay.
Okay, DK.
Oh.
Say
4.
it.
4.
Okay.
I don't know.
Soho
Oh.
from One
God.
Us.
2.
Dino, 17.
Oh. 3.
Wanu, 17.
1, baby.
Which means, again, 5th place. Bam Bam.
Oh, damn.
This was a 17 heavy one. Wanu, Soho, Dino, DK, Bam Bam.
I would probably swap Bam Bam and DK.
But you can't. But you
Okay,
can't.
fine. Okay, fine.
Mino from Shiny.
5.
Okay. Fair enough. Wanoon from One Us.
4.
Taemin.
All your
from
biases
Shiny.
on like bottom. 3. Taemin's number 3.
Yao-Sang from ATEEZ.
Ooh. I'll put him in number 1.
Number 2 for you would be Sungjin from Day 6.
Okay.
So Yao-Sang, Sungjin, Taemin, Wanoon, Mino.
I'd probably keep it like that. I might switch Sunjin and who was number
Taemin, Wanoon,
3?
Mino.
Taemin. Yeah, Taemin and Sunjin probably. That's about it though. It's fine. I'm fine with it. Okay.
Okay, last one. Young K, Day 6.
Ooh, he's a hot number right now. Okay, 2.
Bingi from ATEEZ.
3.
S-Coops, 17.
5.
Kai from EXO.
1.
So that means number 4 is Jin
Oh.
from BTS. So Kai, Youngtae, Mingi, Jin, S-Coops.
Probably switch Jin and who's 3 again?
Mingi.
Mingi, yeah. Switch them around if I could, but I can't. It's locked forever.
It's locked forever. That's it.
It's cool. That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, I was like, when I put it in the randomizer, I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, every time we get these, I'm like, this is so stressful. I can't choose these.
That's so funny. Yeah, you take it so much more serious than I do. I'm like, yeah, whatever. There are the sad ones. Like, I find they often will mix like a leader one, and you don't know it obviously till you're about 3 in.
Yeah.
So, like, it'll always be between Bangchan and Namjoon. I'm like, fuck.
And also, I mean, like, sometimes, every once in a while, there's 2 BTS people in it, and I'm like, is this one of those ones? Or is this one of the safe ones?
Yeah. Okay, then we also wanted to do another fun little thing.
I guess we did a lot of this, like, Instagram thing. A lot of these games. But we've seen this thing where people will put cards down and treats for their pets, and like whoever what's the treat they eat first or whatever, that's their bias. So I thought it would be fun to do with my cat, because honestly I always say that her bias is Jungkook, because like sometimes when I'm watching TV she'll come and sit, and it always just happens to be when he's on screen. I'm like,
that's so
hello, for sure she loves him. So I was like, sure, let's see what her biases are for for Valentine's Day.
I love it.
I did record all of them. I only sent you one so far, but I did record the other 2. Because she's like kind of dumb. Like, I opened the door and she just like walk past everything and like staring at me, and I'm like, hello, what are you doing?
It's really right in front of you.
So I did BTS, of course, and her bias is Jin.
She fell for the worldwide handsome.
But second was Jungkook, so I'm on to something.
Her record is JK, we got it.
And then she went V, RM, Jimin, Suga, J-Hope.
Oh, J-Hope.
Yeah. And then I did Stray Kids. And
nice, okay. I don't know this one at all right now. So this is...
Her bias is Hyunjin.
Oh! Like mother, like daughter.
And then her second one was Felix. So she's of the people.
She knows.
And then she did Seungmin, Bangchan, IN, Lino, Changbin, Han.
Okay.
And then I wanted to do ATs, but I don't have cards for everyone. So I was trying to think of like what else to do. So I did my top 10.
Okay.
Because I was like, it's got a mix of like, I also wanted to do 17, but like that's a lot of treats, you know, to handle.
Yeah, she don't need it. We love her to death.
But she's had enough. And I also don't have everyone. I don't have a card for Dino yet. So I was like, I'll just do the mixed bag. I took out Suga though, because technically she already had her chance. So between the rest of them, Jonghan, Jackson, Wanung, Mino, Dio, Tableau, G-Dragon, JB, Mingyu, Wooyoung. So a bit of ATs, 17, EXO, mixed.
Nice mixed bag, yeah, we love it.
Her bias?
Her ult. This will be her ult then, I guess.
It's Dio.
She really looks up to her mom, clearly, because she's just...
And then I thought this one was funny, because in the other one, she was eating, like, really randomly, like, not in order for BTS and for Stray Kids, but this one, there was one card, and then there was Dio's card. She ate in this whole row, and then went back to the first card. So she purposely skipped the first person, and ate in a full line after that. So she went funny. Dio, Wanung, Jonghan, Mino, Jackson, JB, Tableau, G-Dragon, Wooyoung, and then Mingyu last. And it seemed so funny to me, because like she purposely like skipped over the Mingyu one, and I was like, yeah, she's like, I am not here for Mingyu. Absolutely not. Not my vibe.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
So I guess, yeah, if you want to consider it, Dio's her alt bias.
Acceptable. Very acceptable. So we've also been seeing this trend where K-pop people will ask their non-K-pop friends, like, just out of like vibes or whatever, what is your 1 to 10 gut feeling on somebody? So we thought, okay, well, I have this one friend that she's totally out of the realm of K-pop. She's very specific about certain things. Like, she's funny. She's got a thing about fingers. So if someone's finger looks off, And I guess I
Okay.
accidentally chose photos. I accidentally chose photos that have weird fingers in them, so that'll come up. It'll come up, okay?
Okay.
And she also has a thing where, like, which makes sense to me, where if they look, she thinks they look really young, so it's kind of hard for her to, like, be like...
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So, for you, I shared the photos in our shared document here. So, of course, we did BTS, because when do we not do BTS?
I know, I'm like, all these pictures are, like, so good also. I'm like, these are all 10s.
Thank you! Thank you so much! I appreciate
But
that.
obviously
I
we
really
have a
tried.
bias, so...
Exactly. I'm like, okay, I appreciate that, because I was like, I really tried hard to, like, get the right photo. Okay, I gave her Jimin first, so this beautiful, I have a beautiful, like, headshot of Jimin here.
Yeah, this looks like
He's
a...
got...
like an acting headshot or something.
Yeah, like he's got kind of his natural skin tone, I feel like, more. This is the other thing she mentioned, which I kind of agree. A lot of these photos to her also look super touched up and like not real.
Yeah.
Like I could see
for sure.
Yeah. So, Jimin, she gave a 6, and she wrote the Rock wannabe. She gave comments.
Well, he is wearing a turtleneck and a gold chain, so I understand the Rock reference here.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, okay, fine. Again, yeah, she has no concept of any of these.
I mean, that's what's so funny to me about it is that like you post this picture and be like, stunning photo, and then someone's like, he looks like the Rock, and you're like, what do you mean? Like, I wouldn't even put that together until you say, oh, The Rock. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, of course.
Oh my god, I didn't even get it till you just said it. I thought you meant, like, rock star, but no, The Rock.
No,
yes,
like, literally that old picture of him.
No, that photo of him. That is so funny. That is actually really funny. Okay, so Jungkook, I wanted to make sure that she saw a photo of him with his tattoos. It's kind of him. I think it's from a recent Calvin Klein photo shoot, I think. He's kind of...
Yeah, he has the middle
wall.
piercing, so it must be new.
Oh, yeah. This must be from his Calvin Klein shoot. He's wearing just a black tank top. His full sleeve is out. He's wearing black jeans. He's got a jacket behind his shoulder, and he's got a very thick chain on. That'll come up, so that's why I'm mentioning it. So, Jungkook, she gave 5.5. She also did point systems, which I'm kind of obsessed with.
I'm like, this is like one of the best photos of Jungkook I've ever seen. And you're like, 5.5?
Thank you.
Me.
Thank you. And she probably has neck pains because of that necklace. Because it's so heavy.
Okay, fine, sure.
Okay. Oh.
I could see if you would rank younger, though, because like, he does look young, right? Here.
Yeah,
he looks like he's probably like 25
you know,
here. Maybe 23.
And I even told her, so she was like, oh, this person looks really, like, Taeyang is next. She said, oh, he looks really young. And I'm like, he's actually like 30. Or, yeah. But,
yeah.
So, they just skew younger, which I get. But yeah, Taeyang, I sent this, like, Taeyang's also impossible to find, like, a non-smoldery photo of.
Right,
but this photo is crazy. Okay, I do appreciate it.
The arms are crazy in this one.
Yeah, so he's kind of, like, squatting against the wall-ish.
His arms are flexed.
Yeah, his arms are nice. He's got one hand in his head on his hand, but looking like very bedroom eyes at the lens. She wrote, looks too young to be serving that face.
I
Again,
mean...
she feels he looks too young. 5.
Go on! This is crazy.
Yeah, so, yeah. And then,
this is where preference is so crazy to me, because I'm like, if you showed me this
know.
picture cold, I'd be like, give me this guy's number.
I agree. I personally agree. I agree too. Yeah. So I gave her J-Hope next. This is J-Hope very, this is, Sweet Dreams era, so he's got, like, a gray cardigan.
I think this is from the video, like the music video. I'm pretty sure he wore this
outfit. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
probably. Yeah, so gray cardigan,
so
checkered shirt. So cute. He looks very cute. She wrote interesting, 3.
Oh my god, come on!
Yeah, I mean, and no shade against her, everyone. Don't.
It's just for fun. And, like, completely out of context. So, like, I get, if I'm trying to, like, take myself out of Sweet Dreams, like, maybe I'm, like, I don't know the vibe.
I mean, like,
maybe I would say, like, 6 or 7.
Yeah, I know.
But I know the vibe, so I'm like, it's a 10.
Yeah, it's tough. Again, it is a fun experiment because you're taking yourself out. If someone just cold stuff, it depends on so many factors, right? Your mood and all this, all that. Like, she knows we're doing a podcast, and if you know that, you try to be funny. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not.
3 is just egregious. Okay.
Okay, RM. This photo of RM, very beautiful photo to me of RM.
Very intellectual.
Yeah, true. He's wearing a blue cozy sweater. He's got a shorter hair. He has his hands clasped in front of his face with 2 of his fingers extended.
Okay.
Not
Weird fingers. It's a 1.
Yeah. Not into his fingers. Cozy sweater though. 3.
Like, what does that mean? Not into his fingers?
She's got a weird thing. You know when you get icks? Like when you see something.
There's nothing wrong
with
with these. These are like the most normal hands I've ever seen.
I thought it was a funny thing too. I was like, I never even noticed. I feel like
Taeyoung's hand is more oddly placed, and like I could understand more if you were like, his fingers are like really long in this picture. Like, this is the most normal hand placement I've ever seen.
I think it's like a singular vibe. Like, I think it's like a singular finger being extended out is the thing. I don't know. Sure. Okay, because people have things. Okay, Suga, very, very cute photo of Suga here. I pulled. He's smiling. He's like, it's like kind of like a selfie. He's got his longer August-ish hair. He's wearing a black sweater. Very just commonplace
10
Suga.
out of 10.
Okay. He looks very good here. Basic, but that feels mean. Boy Next Door vibes? 4.75. Yeah, that's Suga. Boy Next Door vibes?
But not even a 5.
4.75. 4.75, y'all. Okay, then last but not least, Jin, Worldwide Handsome. This is a performance photo of him. He's singing on his recent Echo tour. He's got his shiny denim jacket that he wore on tour. And she wrote, "Too intense. That stare would scare me. His neck is trying too hard."
Oh my god. That's so
4,
funny.
by the way. 4.
This is crazy. What was the top one? Someone got 6, right? Jimin?
Jim was number 1 with 6. Bottom was RM and J-Ho.
I mean, they're all within the same, like, within a close scale.
I know. It's within 3 and 6, yeah.
Well, by that judgment, you could also say, like, she thinks the most attractive member is Jimin.
Jimin, I know, that's what I said too. Also, you love Jimin. And then, side note, I sent her another photo of Jimin, like, at the same time, and then she said he was a 2 in that photo, so...
I mean, it is funny to hear what people who don't spend any time in the space, what they look at first. Because those are not the things I was looking at.
I know, right? I know. Like, I never would have thought, oh, fingers are, like, an ick.
Even the necklace on Jungkook, I'm like, that doesn't even register to me. I'm like, yeah,
I know.
He's wearing a necklace.
I never thought of that either.
Sure. That's not what I'm looking at.
Totally. But the Rock one was so funny. The Rock comparison to Jimin is so funny. I also had her look at Stray Kids.
I mean, based on these photos that you pulled for Stray Kids and what we just went through, I feel like these are not going to be any better.
Pretty much. You've gathered.
I'm fascinated to know what she picked out for each of these people, though.
Yeah. Okay, first one here, Lino. This is from his recent Gucci, the most gorgeous photo I've ever seen of Lino, okay? He's stunning here. 4. Nice lips, though. She says he's got nice lips. Okay, this Han photo, I think you...
Fingers. 1. 1 out of 10.
So it's like a photo of Han. It's like kind of like more like selfie-ish photo. He's sitting outside. He's got a cute fit on.
Yeah,
he's
so
got,
sort of
anyway, he looks
boyfriendy.
very boyfriend, exactly, boyfriend vibes, and he's giving the peace signal. So really long middle finger.
I was gonna say fingers too far apart, too long.
Middle finger too long. 5.25.
Okay. Anything over a 5, we gotta take.
IN here. So I have a cute photo of IN. He's wearing all like beige, white against a.
This looks like he's like in the Mediterranean or something. Like he's wearing like a
I think
linen
it's a photo,
outfit.
But yeah.
It's giving.
Yes.
His ass is like way far out. Also, like what the hell?
She wrote, "Small hands. I'm so judgy."
Small hands. You can't even see them.
The perspective is off. He's okay in the picture. He has his hand up, pulling up a sleeve. So like perspective, but 3.
Crazy. I'm like, that doesn't even look like a small hand to me. That was like a big hand to me.
That's why I kind of thought too. I was like, oh, okay, well, sure. Okay, next was Felix. So I chose again, kind of very boyfriendy photo of Felix. He's got like a denim, what do you call it? Like I guess a jean jacket-ish.
Yeah, it's sort of like a denim top. Flannel almost. Like not quite a jacket.
Yeah,
but
yeah. White tank top, necklace, his long blonde hair. He's like outside.
Nice summer day.
Also, nice summer day. Nice lips too, but 4.5.
I mean, I can't really judge too hard on the Felix one because he's not my type.
I know. He's not. I know. I would probably, yeah. If I was blind seeing Felix, I'd be 6.
Yeah, but it was fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still probably say 6, but.
Okay, I sent this to her. Sigmund was next. Okay. I sent this to her.
Oh man, the hands are. The hands. No, this is bad. This is a bad picture. These hands are out of control.
I was trying to get more like candid photos of them, not as touched up photos. So this is Sungmin sitting on a stool, like about to sing, and again, very beige pants, a nice white button-down shirt. He's looking up, but his one hand that's not holding the mic is a little extended.
He's like flexing his fingers or something.
Yeah, So when I sent this to her, knowing now what I know, I wrote hands LOL when I sent it to her. She wrote at the very same time I wrote that, God, the hands. That thumb, 6. Probably Sungmin's a 6.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Even with those hands. If you just cropped it above the hand, maybe it would have been a 7.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Next photo I sent her was Changbin. He looks cute. He's like on stage. I think he's like bending over, and he's got arms out. He's got like a knit tank top on. He's smiling. It's a very cute photo. She wrote vein biceps in the sense of like vein, like their show muscles. 4. The next one I chose was Hyunjin. I chose this photo specifically because Hyunjin, again, I knew what she felt about V in his smoldering photo. So I tried to get more like a cute, natural photo of Hyunjin. It is not a typical photo you would choose for Hyunjin. I thought he looked cute, though. He's kind of like crouched on stage.
He looks really happy.
Yeah, he looks really happy. He's really cute here.
All I'm seeing is fingers, though. Like, now all I'm seeing is the hands in these pictures.
See, now you all see his fingers. Yeah, which is fair. Okay, smiles with his whole face. Only because it's like a genuine smile, but he looks way too young, which is fine. 5.5.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And last but not least, Bangchan. Okay, so this is where I feel like I won the whole thing. I knew what photo to choose of Bangchan, let's put it that way, right? He's my ultimate. I knew exactly what I needed to get. I needed to get a Bangchan photo of him smiling with his nipples, which I got. He's got the arm out a bit. His shoulders look shouldering, okay? And so she said to him, and he has his normal dark hair, and it's not too overly styled. Okay, cutie, smile, and I like his necklaces, and I like his traps. So, like, his trap is 7. We got our first 7!
Oh my God.
So, Baekchan wins, and I'm okay with that. So that was that experiment.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I am interested to do it with other people still. Like, it's, I mean, it's egregious to us because we're like, these are 10s. These are all 10s. Yeah. But, like, it is so funny to see what other people see.
I know. And it's fair. Like, if I did this with my mom, I'm sure she would be like...
I know, that's what I was thinking, too. I'm, like a parent, or, like, I was going to do it with Ed as well. But, like, obviously he's not looking at the same... Like, he's going to be like, 1, 2, like, 1.
I know, especially, like, a man doing man. Maybe if you did, like, twice or something.
Yeah. But I thought about mom as well. Like, I think that's kind of funny. But, like, it would just be like, oh, I don't know. This seems kind of young.
Yeah, my mom wouldn't want to be mean about it. And she'd be like, well, they're like my son. Like, they make my son's age. It's kind of weird. I just know what already she would say about it if I try to get her to do it. And they're like, they're too pretty. I'm like, yeah, they are too pretty. Yeah. They're too pretty to be on this planet.
So exactly. It's a 10.
Which is, again, I totally understand that, too. Like, some people, like, totally don't get that whole androgyny thing. Like, I get that. Like,
I don't know. It makes me laugh still. Even when we see the reels and they're like 3 out of 10 and then it's like blocked.
Yeah. I know, like, there's no zeros here. I know some of the reels we've seen were like vicious, like 0 out of 10. You're like, okay, that's...
Yeah, like, come on.
Agreed. They have no redeeming factors in your eyes, but I know, it's so interesting in general, like, K-pop aside. Beauty truly is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
So if you ever feel bad about yourself, just know that Lino got a 3 out of 10. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, okay? So, like, that's what we're talking... Or 4 out of 10. Something like that. You know, so that's what we're talking about. Like, you're not that bad looking. Huh? You are a 10
You're
out of 10
a 10 to
somebody,
someone.
Okay? Exactly. And the person you think is a 10 is a 0 to someone else, okay?
I mean, 4.75. Insane.
For your ultimate, yeah. A 7 for mine, though, so... I do appreciate you, though, because I was starting to, like, did I really fuck up these photo choices? Because, I mean, yeah, there's questionable ones in Stray Kids only because I kind of knew how the feedback from BTS. But I appreciate that you would also agree with these photos. What? But, yeah, it's a wild ride for our first Valentine's episode.
Well,
we talked about some biases, some... outside the realm of pet biases.
Yeah.
We've done it all today, y'all.
We've got a good, solid idea of biases for everyone.
Yep.
How everyone feels about anything.
And as always, everybody, I hope you enjoy your Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, whatever you want to do. Get some chocolate after Valentine's when it's on sale.
Yeah.
And we're your Valentines, okay, guys?
If you need one.
All the flippers, we're here. And as always, we'll catch you on the flip. Bye!
Bye!